Hello everybody, welcome to today's stream. Make myself a little bigger, because I can. Hey Layman, how you doing today? There we go. Hanging in there? That's good to hear. Work gets your hours cut? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's never nice. Oh. Uh-huh. There we go. Now I actually have the turbo turned on my controller. You have bills and Comic-Con this month? Yeah, feel that. Bills are not fun when you have reduced hours. That was me for the majority of COVID. A lot less hours, a lot less money, and all of the same bills. Unfortunately, and I know you probably know it as well, if things don't pick up, you probably might have to cancel going to Comic-Con. Because you know damn well the bills are more important at the end of the day. Okay. Just won't have anything to buy. Your sister got you the tickets, but normally you do some of your Christmas shopping there. Fair enough, honestly. Tickets already bought, not much you can do. Might as well go and enjoy yourself, but yeah, you probably won't be able to spend as much while you're there. Unfortunately. Hey, Armorhide, how you doing tonight, man? You got some Digimon V-Pets in the mail. So that's all your brain wants to do at the moment? That's fair enough. Was supposed to be doing my Soul Lock with Overkill tonight, but apparently he's absolutely fried at the moment from the weekend, so that's kind of a no-go. So instead, I'm taking the opportunity to sit here and reset for Slow Bear. Yep. Make the bear as slow as possible so I can use it on a Trick Room game. That is the goal. Why do you want it slow? Yeah, I just said it. It's want to put it on a Trick Room team, so I need it to be as slow as possible so it gets all the advantage out of it. But it's also half decently tanky, so it's still a good mon regardless. Just preferably it needs to be slow. Just optimization and all. How dare you answer my question before I finish typing? Alright, let's see. There's a lot of resets I've done already, and so far it's not giving it to me, so... And that's a no again. It's always lovely when you're doing these resets and you have to sit through a cutscene over and over and over again. And you just, the more you see it, the more you notice little things about the cutscene and the characters in it. Like the fact that she's got the big ass socks that are just up over her jean legs. That little thing in her character design I never noticed until like just now. Thank God for turbo controllers when doing this. Literally just back out of game, turn it back on, and go, okay, just keep mashing the A button for a while. I'll just interact with it as soon as I see it attack. I now have 5 out of 6 of the Pendulum Z. Their roster based more on Evermont's more interesting Evo lines. Alright. Well, Poiton's playing Hades. Oh, roster's based more on environment. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Alright, do I outspeed or do you? Nope. Yeah, the tell for this being the correct Bloodmoon Ursaluna is my Wug Trio would go first. If my Wug Trio goes first, it's a really slow bear. If my Wug Trio does not go first and just gets obliterated immediately, it ain't it. Metal Empire is mostly machine and mutant Digimon. I mean, it definitely sounds like it would be, yeah. Oh, Johnny's been talking about his new Royal Knights deck that he just put together. Beyond that, I know very little about what's coming out for that game. The other thing I love about this cutscene and watching it repeatedly, it's just seeing that one spot when Ursaluna's walking up, where it angles itself 20 degrees to the side. because I guess one foot was in a divot, so the game registers it as being on an angle now. New Japanese set has a deck built around Grace Novamon. Nice. I'm not sure I know which Mon that is off the top of my head. Nope. Ursaluna went first, therefore I reset. Fusion of Apollomon and Dynamon. Okay, yeah, okay, that sounds cool. The Covermon from Dawn and Dusk. Is it bad that I own those games and I don't remember what that mon was? Oh! 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 I went first! Oh! I almost wasn't looking when that happened. I mean, Wugtrio gets obliterated regardless at this point, but, it's looking promising. Alright, and just for anyone else looking in on what on how I'm just going at this, this is a Titan battle, technically. So, doesn't matter if I can't catch it, I have to beat it, and then I get my free catch at the end of it, so we're just gonna go all in, beat the hell out of it, and catch myself an Ursaluna. Echo goes back. Ursaluna used Calmed Mind. Oh boy. It hurt itself in confusion. Depending on how this goes, I might not have to resort to Palafin. So we use Calm Mind again instead of attacking. Okay. Gives me time. Ooh, almost decimated me. Yeah, no, it's just healing items and shit. It doesn't let me use a Pokeball. Okay, just making sure. Like, I was pretty sure it was the case that I can't catch it like this. I gotta wait until I beat it first, but just had to make sure so I didn't accidentally murder it. Alright, what ball do I want it in? The red, gray, and brown. Unfortunately, I do not have a... Moonball, though. Moonball makes sense. Like, I would put it in a Dream Ball because of the big red circle on its forehead, but I do not have one of those currently, so Moonball it is. Ursaluna was caught. Not at the moment. Send to box. And that is the last Pokemon in my Kitakami Pokedex as well. We have a saying in my family. Time wasted is lost, and I'm just like, yeah, no. If it wasn't already really obvious you're related to the freaking Diamond Clan guy from Legends Arceus, that saying's been in your family for a long time. Let's claim my reward. Oh! You've completed the Kitakami Pokedex. Here's a Moonball. Oh, that's cool. I just used that. And now I have another one to replace it. Alright, now that's just 100%. Because as much as that realistically should be a 0-speed Ursaluna, there is always the chance that it was... There's always the chance that that thing's got 78 speed instead of 77, and that was a speed tie and I just won the coin flip. Yep, it's got 78. It's got 78. That's not a 0 speed. But you know what? At level 50, when it gets reset down to level 50, I don't think it matters. Yeah. I mean... It's not a 0 speed. But at level 50, I don't think it matters. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because honestly, its speed stat is low. Like, I heard that that the lowest possible speed doesn't necessarily have to be a 0 IV. The lowest possible speed could just be... It could be up to like a 5 or a 6 IV in speed and still be the same stat at level 70. So, it's entirely possible that this doesn't matter. Let me find out. Team. So why am I doing that? No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to the calculator. Why would I make a new team for no reason? Anyways, let's see if we got... a... Ursaluna, Bloodmoon, blank set. Set the level to 70. Yeah, 0 IV would have been 77. Oh. 78 could be 1 IV. Okay, no, the stats change with the IV at level 70. It just goes up 1 for every 1. So that puts this thing at a 1 speed IV. So let's check, move it down to level 50. And double check. So that puts it at 57 speed. I make it 0. Still 57 speed. Does not matter at level 50. So, for a VG, so this is a 1 speed IV Ursaluna, but at level 50, which is what everything gets set down to for VGC, it is the same as a 0. So, that is still exactly what I need. And on top of that, it's also got a low attack IV. It's decent. That could be 1 to 10. I'm pretty sure decent is like 1 to 10 for what it's worth. So 107. I'm just gonna check the attack IV. I'm definitely not resetting anymore because this is pretty well exactly what I need. But we're gonna double check the attack IV on this thing as well, just in case. Get an idea of exactly what this is. Blank set. Okay, so we're gonna set this thing to level 70. It's got 107 attack power, which means it's definitely not that. Well, how about 8? Nope, it's definitely not 8. About 7. 7 seems right. Could be 6 also, though. Okay. So the attack IV is either 6 or 7, which is also really low. So this is actually a really optimal Ursaluna for me. Alright. Fuck yeah, man. I got my bear. Wug Trio is going to get shoved back in a box because I'm never going to use it again. These are my 2 0. These are my 2 0 IV Dittos. Did I not bring my 6 IV? I guess I didn't bring my 6 IV Italian Ditto up into this game yet. Alright. I gotta maneuver some Pokemon around. Because I'm also very soon gonna get breeding some stuff for this weekend's local. Because as I have discovered, apparently the DLC has made it so that the 5-star raid Trick Room Indeedee is no longer a glitch, and Indeedee can just learn Trick Room by TM now. So I'm gonna be trading up my current Trick Room Indeedee with its decent speed IV for an actual 0 speed. So what else should I be doing here? I should, like, 100%. What are these Dittos? Oh, these were my attempts to see if I could get a 0-1 while I was doing the, whole video for the 0 IV breeding. And there's all of these guys, and then there's a ton of potentially shiny Rockruff eggs. I feel like if I'm just gonna... I'm trying to figure out what to do from here. I'm just thinking, like, doing a potential shiny hatching stream is probably the go-to for the rest of this. Get all these eggs out of my boxes so I can get my boxes cleaned up. Oh, I did catch that one, okay. Pretty sure that was a Terror Raid boss. But first... Or I could do a shiny hunt stream. So I got about... I kind of want the orange bird. And I got about an hour to not mess with... to mess with that on a sandwich. So... They were all blurry and out of focus. Heh. That's right, I never even asked your name. Showdown got new player sprites based on Gen 9. Good. I think I have to redo my player sprite for my account, because I don't think... I had one set previously, and then it switched me off of it to something else the last time I was playing. So I think I have to redo that and pick a new one. And some from Masters. Nice. A choice scarf. And a free Growlithe. Well, a free Hisuian Growlithe. Not that I don't have a few already, but... yeah, we'll definitely meet again. Says something about a place with a view of the bountiful fields of the countryside. Where is that? Right, the people who show you how all the extra... the emotes and such. Alright, mister, where are you? Here you are. Oh, I do have something to give you. The Glimmering Charm. And now I can farm for additional Terra Shards. Okay, well, I feel like shiny hunting is up next on the docket because... There's so many items on the ground, damn it. They're everywhere. Sometimes I feel like there's more items on the items on the ground in this map than there are blades of grass. Yeah, the flying sandwich is probably best for this. Set me up, picnic. What is the flying sandwich again? Flying sandwich is prosciutto. All right. Okay, so I need... one serving of tomato, serving of onion, thing of green pepper, 2 servings of prosciutto, 1 hamburger, and then 2 herbal mystica, which I have lots of, so whatever. 1 sour, 1 spicy, give me mostly even numbers. I should probably do that first before I do that. that. Change my stream title also, now that I'm thinking about it. I ain't resetting for Blood Moon anymore, so... Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I was, got my Blood Moon. Cancel. Am I stuck in this menu now? Oh well, guess I'm building this sandwich as is. Got my Blood Moon. Saw that I had a Cramorant outbreak. Decided that was the best use of my time. A really terribly built sandwich, but hey. Just setting up the sandwich so I can farm shiny Cramorant. Just had to reset my stream title and all that, and that's why I wasn't doing much for a sec. Let's just... useful pile. Yeah, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. We're just gonna go Haxorus. Set up a picnic. Pack it up. And look around again, because... Picnic going. I think this is like the best spot realistically for looking at this. And I get a nice view of all of them in front and around. And I don't have to really move, I just have to reset it, because they don't really stray too far out of there. And this way I don't have to pay attention to what's in the water, too. I just have a clear eye line to everything in the immediate vicinity. Get that picnic set up. Vast majority of them spawn over there. A bunch do just kind of spawn around the area behind me too, so... No shiny. Respawn the whole lot of them. It's not like this is going to be terribly hard to spot when it does spawn. The shiny goes from blue to bright fucking orange. Oh. Lovely, now that I've lost the daylight. Frickin' Hoot Hoots and Noctowl spawns here too. Excellent. I'm gonna cut into the number of my Cramorants that spawn every time now then. But quite frankly, it seems like the Noctowls just spawn over there and the Cramorants spawn here, so... If anything, I think it just limits my, amount of turning around I have to do. It's like the one Cramorant that spawned over there with the Noctowl, with the Hoot Hoots. We got a shiny over here. No. Picnic. Oh. Bunch of them spawned behind me this time. Alright. Any of you guys orange? No. Oh. There he is. I know Digimon can be weird, but how does a train eat meat and poop? I mean, it has a mouth. I'm assuming the poop just comes out through the caboose. Wow. Still trying for this Bulbasaur? I mean... The difference is, I don't think you can catch... This method's just easy. Like, the sandwich shiny hunting in Scarlet Violet is just easy as hell. Okay. You just kind of eat a sandwich and stand there, and a shiny pops up occasionally. Man, what do I want to put this in? I mean, whatever it is, I'm risking it, but, It's bright orange. It's not really a Pokeball that's the right colors for it. Like, I almost think a Pokeball is just better for it at that point. Just because of the semi-colors, the comparison with the colors. It's not quite orange, but yeah, regular-ass Pokeball it is. Nope. I need to catch this thing right now. This thing just confused itself. It could kill itself at literally any time here. Huh. Still just gonna try for the Pokeball. I have this. I've saved in front of this thing. It's gonna come back. Okay, use this move again, that's fine. Gives me another turn. Okay, bud, just stay in the ball. Crit capture. Crit capture, let's go. Oh, I got it. Let's see if I can get another one. That was the wardrobe, wasn't it? That's not what I wanted. That's the one I want. 15 minutes, okay. I put 15 minutes on this sandwich. I've still got 15 minutes, so entirely likely I'll pull another. Will not question having double shinies. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's being quick to get the shiny is the entire reason why I bothered to do this. Because the minute I saw an At this point, the minute I see an outbreak of a Pokemon that I actually like the shiny of, I'm going and I'm doing it and I'm making the sandwich. There's zero question in my mind anytime I see it. It's just like, yep, I'm gonna go get that. There's no reason not to. It's just gonna make my life easier. Also, I can't frickin' believe Overkill's going through his boxes yesterday. It's just like, hey Raven, you want a 0-speed Iron Hands? I just happen to have one in here. I have no plans for it currently, but I certainly could. Wasn't even just a 0-speed Iron Hands, it was 0-speed shiny Iron Hands. I'm like, man, that would be easy to slot onto a team. I'm in. Though, frankly, I think I've seen a bunch of people using Iron Hands on a Trick Room team with Sinistra lately, so that might be a half-decent option. I gotta check teams and make sure of what I'm doing. That Noctowl is just staring me down. Also, Layman, I know you said you were looking for a shiny Bulbasaur, but in what game are you looking for a shiny Bulbasaur in? Are you doing resets for egg hatching? Okay, in Crystal. Okay, I get you. Yeah. As much as I'm a fan of Bulbasaur and Venusaur, I don't particularly think their shiny is better than the regular version. So that's never really been a huge priority for me. I say as I'm hunting a shiny Cramorant. Oh, living shiny Dex? Oh. Yeah, fair enough then. But that means you need 3 of them. To do the true living shiny Dex, you need to have 3 of them. You have 1. Okay, so you're just going for number 2 at this point. That one's from Let's Go. Okay. I mean, fair enough, honestly. Now I guess you're looking for one with the mark from an old game. Just to round out the collection a little bit, and that's why you're bothering to do it in Crystal instead of doing it the easy way. GB icon for the starters is the best. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Because I know farming those would probably be much easier in Let's Go. You never did get the shiny charm? I'm pretty sure I did. Never did bother to do any shiny hunting in Let's Go, but I'm pretty sure I have the charm. Like, I mean, I never started streaming until I never started streaming until partway into, like, months into Sword and Shield's life cycle, so I was already, like, long done with Let's Go by that point, so I never really had any, inclination to start, shiny hunting things en masse. Or to really play that game at all past, you know, how the amount I did. Got 7 minutes on this sandwich. Apparently people were shiny hunting wrong for years on Let's Go? Really? You mean the, chaining the same Pokemon over and over and over again method wasn't the correct way to do it? Oh, the chain counter didn't work that way. So what is the proper method? Get a lot of non-grammar there. The next spawn had high odds, but after that, the others were still full odds. Wow. So it's just, you got the chain up to a certain amount, you had one spawn that was heightened chance, and then every one after that until the next full chain was full odds. Jeez. But hey, at least that game was still set up in, so say Oddish, you were chain spawned the other Oddish after. If you didn't catch it, it was full odds. Oh. So you just had to keep catching them until you found one.
Ah, that makes it easier.
Yeah, it's a lot easier if you're actually in the chat.
Yeah, so say you got to chain 32. The 33rd Oddish that spawned, so the first Oddish that spawned after that chain, had the high odds. But the other Oddishes around it that would spawn after that did not.
Were all full odds.
So you had to still keep catching them afterwards.
Yeah, so you just had to keep catching as many of them as you possibly could and keep going. Okay, that's a little different. Is there like a better method then?
You just had to keep catching them.
That's still the method. You just had to keep catching.
Just going to, like,
that's what everybody was doing.
Something and then stopping and watching. That was when back to 4 odds.
Oh.
You just had to keep catching.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Which is why you had people like hours waiting for a spawn.
I mean, at very least, that game had shinies like this one does, where they actually showed up in the overworld. So when you saw it, you knew, at least. Not like Sword and Shield, where you actively had to go and try and catch. You had to, like, encounter every single one of them to make sure. Like 4 minutes left on this sandwich. Just like, yeah, let's see if I can pull a second one of these. And once the sandwich runs out, I'm gonna go start hatching Rockruff eggs, because I've got several boxes full of those.
Nice.
And they're all Masada Rockruffs with the ability that lets them evolve into Dusk, so...
Yeah, I did the Gyarados method for my shiny Ditto.
Okay. I mean, it's not as difficult to do that anymore in-game here in Scarlet Violet. They fixed the glitch, so...
I'm trying to remember, I think there's one glitch I'm trying to remember. That got patched out with shinies, and I can't remember what game it was. I was from the other day, and I can't remember what game now. Oh, it was in Legends.
Well,
there was a shiny method that got patched out.
Oh yeah, like almost immediately. There's with like the first DLC patch, like messed up the way people have been shiny hunting by like forcing certain outbreaks to spawn. And then you just physically could not do that anymore once the first DLC hit. I don't remember what specifically the method was because
there was something
when the DLC
with forcing the same outbreak.
Yeah, I think it was like if you like I think it's like if you had an outbreak in game and then you reset the game, it would like the same outbreak would continue to be there so long as you did not leave the area. And you could just keep resetting it every time. And then they changed it so that when you reset, it would just completely randomize what outbreaks would be there again.
Yeah, I think it was like, like changing the seed.
It was something like that. Seed, something I wasn't terribly aware of that one though. Like, I never really did it because, quite honestly, I was, same thing that happens to me rather frequently with a new Pokemon game. I did not get through the game fast enough to take advantage of some of the early on, things that you could have done. Like, it takes me so long to get through my initial run of a Pokemon game when it comes out because I'm just running around doing all the things.
That's fair.
Oh my god. Same. Did he just fuck off? He might have. Well, no, he's there. Well, it's not a shiny, Cramorant, but,
Oh, nice.
with 20 seconds left on the sandwich. I mean, it is a flying sandwich, so that makes sense. But, like, I just spun around looking to see if there was any Cramorants behind me for the last little chunk of that. Just like, there's a Hoot there that's a different color. That Hoot has Moonblast. How?
Your competitive Hoot.
Right? Fucking part of me just wants to toss it in a nest ball, but I don't know. Don't know if I care about shiny Hoot or Noctowl enough to waste a level ball on it, but that would be the cool matching one. With the yellow, black, and red. But I don't care enough to waste my level ball on that. Ultra Ball seems about fine. The yellow and black.
So you've been listening to the crossover music they've added?
The which?
The Hatsune Miku crossover music.
Oh yeah, not especially. I don't really care much for Hatsune Miku music.
They've been quite nice because it's remixes of the old Pokemon songs, but they've actually given them lyrics. So there's like one that's got like a mix of one of the recent ones. It's got the Rocket's Hideout theme inside it.
Oh, all right. That's neat, I guess. But, yeah. For the most part, I don't really care much for Hatsune Miku music, so I haven't really been... I was looking at the artwork.
They showed off with
like
the first.
the Miku as a ex-Pokemon type trainer.
Yeah.
That stuff was pretty neat. So I was looking at that every time that came around. But yeah, I didn't really bother listening to any of the music up front because once again, I don't really care for it all that much. The Hatsune Miku for me is just a little fucking weird. Not out of a sense of AI text-to-speech singing.
Well, it's already AI. It's just
yeah.
No,
oh, it is.
It's a voice-to-text program, but you can adjust the... You know, like Moonbase Alpha?
Yeah, but rather specifically, all the Vocaloids have a voice based on an existing artist or a voice actor.
I mean, you can actually do it yourself.
So you can, but like the existing Vocaloids are just kind of like what they are for the most part. But Hatsune Miku is a little weird for me because I'm actually a fan of the woman her voice is based off of. So it's really fucking weird to hear that fucking voice as a fucking AI.
Yeah. I think it's meant to be more of the character itself is supposed to be an AI, but it's not actually AI. It is actually everything is still written by...
Yeah, it's not actually an AI, but I mean, like, the actual vocals are one of the... The vocals themselves
the
are
vocals themselves are
it's a text-to-speech program that just makes it an AI AI makes the song out of the text via, people have to input the music and everything though. But it generates the voice.
It generates the voice, but you need to still tell it like what pitch. I've used the program myself before.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you gotta input the music, you gotta tell it what the lyrics are, you gotta mess with the pitch and stuff, but at the end of the day, the individual, which Vocaloid is still just, the voices are based off of specific people. Like, I know there's, there's one of the male ones is based off of Gact. I don't know the name, but... one of the first couple Vocaloids was based off the same woman who voices Ryder in Fate Stay Night. And Hatsune Miku herself had a voice based on the original lead singer of the group Supercell.
That's pretty neat.
Beyond those three, I do not know who any of the others are based off of, but...
There's a lot of unofficial ones where it's all fan-made.
Oh, yeah. I get 100%. Wouldn't have it any other way. Right. My shiny box is almost full. Yeah. Where's the egg start? Eggs start in this one. I have, aside from these 5 eggs, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 full boxes of eggs and then 1 box with like 4 in it, but yeah, we got some hatching to do. Give me that picnic going. Make myself a peanut butter sandwich. Oh yeah, absolutely no point. Okay. Literally the easiest sandwich in the fucking world to make in this game. Just fucking toss 3 bananas on the damn sandwich and you're done.
Yeah.
And you get fucking level 2 egg power, so let's get hatching. Gotta clean out my fucking boxes of shit because I still have a couple of different shinies to hunt for rewards for people that I haven't done yet. And a couple of them are basically only hatchable, so I clean out my boxes and start genning some eggs off stream so I can do some hatching. Oh, it's midnight. I have 5 boxes of eggs, and I don't just want to throw them out, because it's entirely possible that one of them's a shiny with the way I did them. So even though I already got the one I was actually looking for, see if I can get another. Hatching. Next set of eggs. I still, honest to God, I think this is the best place to do this. The fucking olive roll being
I've seen
field.
some people use the one of the towns because it can just hold one direction and just loops. I think another place I saw is just on top of towers, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Depends on how you want to do it, but my thing is just... Because I'm so used to, from Sword and Shield, just kind of holding the two fucking sticks together for to just spin in circles. Having this fucking area where literally no Pokemon can spawn inside of it and mess me up is perfectly good. It's just the only problem becomes I cannot set up a picnic inside the fence. I have to jump outside to set up a picnic and reset my sandwich. But if you're doing it on top of a tower or in a town, you can't do a picnic there anyway. So... having to go down the tower and then climb back up every fucking time is, yeah. I don't know why I'm staring at it. Okay. I'm about to say, I don't know why I'm... Not that it's functionally any different currently, but... Don't know why I'm sitting here staring at a browser window with my stream open on Twitch, not my fucking Streamlabs.
Well, I use Twitch more because for some reason I'm fed up of having to constantly log into my own chat just to type there.
Yeah, for whatever reason, Streamlabs has just made it so I can't interact with my chat through Streamlabs right now because it keeps logging me. It logs me in enough that I can stream to Twitch without a problem, but it's logged me out for every other function for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Now, considering their current tangent, I feel like that's a, would you like to stay in? Buy premium!
Pretty much.
Damn it. Not what I was trying to do. Oh, is that just what that's gonna do? Yep, never mind. Thought I would be smart and just set my controller to mash B while I was running in circles, but unfortunately, apparently that will just make it so the Koraidon just keeps jumping and gliding. I was like, oh, well. Actually, there's no problem with me just mashing A, is there? It doesn't do anything. Huh. I still think it's fucking insane that I managed to get Bloodmoon not only with the freaking speed IV I needed, but also like a 6 attack IV.
Yeah, you're very quick as well.
So I'm fucking today. I got it very quick today. This is not my first stream going for it. Like, I did a full frigging stream a while ago of like 3 hours of me just sitting there doing that. Didn't fucking get it. Did it a bunch off stream and I hadn't gotten it. And then last night while Overkill was streaming, I was in the voice chat with him, just fucking spamming it. And just hadn't gotten it, so that was a lot of resets. But not a lot today, but a lot period. Well, I'm glad I got it and I don't have to do it anymore.
So you only use my luck, me being here.
Maybe. I don't know, that luck kind of worked the opposite way with Ogre Ousting. Like, if you saw any of that stream last night on Overkill's
I wasn't here,
thing.
was it now, so...
No, exactly. I don't know if you heard. Yeah, no, we tried Ogre Ousting again for the first time since the time we did it with you. And it was just me, Ichi, Overkill, and Thrux, who usually shows up in my chat. First try. Like, got through hard mode, got hard mode finished first try, got our Munchlax.
Very nice.
I mean, I only got 2 more of the EV reset mochi, but yeah, I've got a stock of like 38 of them now, so I can go for a bit with that. I don't need them that frequently. I'm trying to even think of how many times I used the reset lady in Isle of Armor total over the course of that whole last generation. I think I used her more, like, in fucking, I think I used her services more in Series 12 than I did the entire rest of the fucking game cycle. Just to reset the EV values on my legendaries so I could just use the same one. It's like, I want to do that. I want to make this team, but I need different, completely different EV build on my Kyogre. I'll better go pay Armorite to this lady. Still cheaper than finding all the berries. Yeah, but honestly, I barely used the Reset Lady early into the game's life cycle because realistically, it's like, oh, but I might use that build again. I'm just gonna breed myself another one. Yeah, now that I've got the freaking turbo controller, I can just easy fucking farm eggs. Just sit there in front of the basket for half an hour with the controller going and just come back a half hour later just to see how many eggs I got.
I think it was something like every 10 minutes it caps out, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it's every so many eggs.
Yeah, normally it takes about 10 minutes for that.
But, yeah. But if you're using egg power, which speeds up how fast the eggs go, it's actually less than that, I think. Because I swear to God, I've had it max out really fucking quickly. Because not every Pokemon has the fucking breeding rate, the egg appearance rate is the
Not
same.
every Pokemon has that stamina. Like Grandporion.
Yeah. Yeah, it depends on how quickly the egg spawns for that specific species sometimes, too. Yeah, trying to remember. I think there's like 4 different Pokemon. 4 different shinies I owe Overkill. Offhand, I know it's Scorbunny, Eevee, and Azumarill, but I think there's one other I'm not remembering at the moment.
Hmm.
I still say, the worst thing anybody could ever have told people with Legends Arceus was that moment of, oh yeah, when you spawn into a zone, it already decides what Pokemon over the map are going to be shiny or not.
Already, yeah.
Yeah, there's a preset seed for the whole map, and if you don't just go around and check the entire map, you'll never know if you missed one.
I've had some really nice luck at some points, but yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things where there are certain perfectionists in this fandom that heard that and went, oh god, now I can't ever leave a map without checking every square inch. It must check every square inch of map, make sure no shiny. I still say the funniest shiny I ever got in Legends Arceus was the fucking Basculin. Only because I didn't realize I caught a shiny.
Well, even after it chimed at you?
Yeah, funny story about that one.
You weren't paying attention.
Wait till they find out. Wait till they find out how Advancing Seeds works, so the order in which you KO stuff or chase it off can change the outcome, right? Hey, Throx, how you doing? Yeah, no, the shiny Basculin I got in Legends Arceus, which is my shiny Basculegion that I have now in this game. I was trying to finish my Pokedex entries, and so I was just catching a bunch of Basculin, but they had a habit of running the fuck away the second I saw them. So I was just at a point where I was like catching like 20 of them, and I was just spam throwing Pokeballs at them whenever they spawned. And I just got to a point where I just was not paying attention. I was just whipping balls. So it spawned. I don't know if it dinged or not when it happened, but like I just whipped the ball in its face probably while it was in the middle of chiming. So I got the Pokeball catching thing effect going on while it's chiming at me. I didn't realize until I went into my box later on to fucking release all of the extra Pokemon I had caught for Dex completion's sake. And I just staring at a shiny Basculin in my box. I'm like, when the f did that happen?
Yeah.
It's doing okay. I too got a shiny the day Arceus came out without noticing. Oh yeah? How'd that work? I know in my case, I was just whipping balls and not paying attention, but you were catching mons for the points at the start of the game, and probably at dusk you caught a shiny Starly without ever noticing, because they all look... Yeah, shiny Starly doesn't look all that different from regular Starly. It really doesn't. I can't blame you for not noticing on that one. Like, my first, like, I had a couple things, but, like, my first... Actually, I think I messed up the first ever shiny I encountered in Legends Arceus, which was a, shiny, the name will come to me. It was a shiny Kricketot that I saw, went to chase after, and it disappeared on me. And I was so upset with myself for messing that one up. And then later on, like, I think a couple days later, I was playing the game again, and I saw a Kricketune outbreak, and I just went there just in case, and sure enough, the Kricketune, a shiny Kricketune spawned, and I caught it. So I was like, okay, redemption. I got it this time. The evolved version, but I got it. And then there was that time I ran into a shiny Alpha Lucario. And was just absolutely fucking dumbfounded for like a solid minute. I wasn't even hunting. I was just walking around on the top of the mountain doing other stuff and just... shiny Alpha Lucario. Alright. And shiny Rockruff. While we're having this conversation. Just gotta talk about my shiny collection and it spawns, apparently. This is my second shiny Rockruff, but it's my first one that can evolve into Dusk form, so. no, 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 my shiny box is this one. It is the shiny Rockruff. We go in there. Yeah, Drux, just in case you didn't know, this was not the intent of tonight's stream, but I got my 0-speed Blood Moon in the first 40 minutes of the stream, so I started shiny hunting. And then I caught my shiny Cramorant in the first, like, 15 minutes of the sandwich. And now I'm just like, I've got a bunch of Masada eggs from a Rockruff that I was farming ages ago that I never hatched. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day for my RNG for stuff. Got the Blood Moon, got a shiny Cramorant, got a shiny hatched a shiny Rockruff. These eggs have been sitting in my boxes for like months. I was supposed to I owed a guy a shiny Dusk Lycanroc. And so I was hatching for the ability that lets you evolve it into that.
Oh, do you need to have an ability now to do that?
Oh, that's how it's always been.
I thought it was the time of day.
It needs...
With
nope. I mean, I think it's also that. They need both. You need to be in, like, the dusk hours of the day in-game to evolve it as well, but it also needs to have a specific ability in order to do it. And the problem is that ability is not really the hidden ability or any of its regular ones. Yeah, it's got to have that specific ability, but you cannot switch to that ability with the ability patch or capsule. So if you need it, if you need to want to evolve it into Dusk, you either need to already have a Dusk and breed it for the ability, or you need to catch a Rockruff with that ability, which they apparently spawn in one spot in the game, but, like, very rarely. So me and Overkill had a race to see if, yeah, you have the one they gave out in Sun and Moon? Me too. That's the Dusk form Lycanroc I've been using forever to breed for it. Dusk Lycanroc also shows up in Terror Raids in this game. So you can catch one with the ability, a Dusk form, and breed it out if you want to shiny hunt it semi-easily. Me and Overkill had a race. I was trying to hatch mine. Overkill made a sandwich and tried to farm, like, the rare spawn one that appears up in the mountains. And he got it first. So I just ended up with a bunch of Masada Rockruff eggs that I never bothered hatching because I moved on to other things. And now I just want to clear out my boxes and make space for stuff. And this is what I ended up doing. Gonna finally hatch these eggs and potentially get more shinies. Probably running low on my egg power sandwich right now, but that shouldn't matter for this batch of eggs. out. And this set will be 2 full boxes I've hatched so far tonight. Yep, my sandwich is done. Oh. Or they just start hatching. Alright. I was like, I'm just gonna duck off over the fence and go eat another sandwich. Oh, well, were these just hatched right now? Alright, cool. Might as well just finish them up. If one's ready to hatch, then they're all ready to hatch. Wait. Let's just refresh my sandwich, so I'm just reducing my steps. Yes, peanut butter and butter. And bananas.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Right? Honestly, that's a lot of bread for such little an amount of stuff on the sandwich, but it didn't quite lather that stuff on quite enough for the amount of bread that is. Yes, peanut butter and peanut butter butter.
Peanut butter time. There you go.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I caught the shiny Hoot Hoot earlier, too. Just literally with like 40 seconds left on my sandwich at the time. Wasn't aiming for it. Was farming a Cramorant outbreak, and that just happened to be, while I was looking around, there just happened to be a shiny Hoot Hoot running around, so... Snatched that up.
I keep pondering it, but like every now and then, like when I load up Colosseum, it's like, man, what if I encounter a shiny while playing Colosseum?
Oh my god. That's like that moment where you're doing a fucking Nuzlocke on an emulator, and you get one, and it's just like, well, that's cool, but am I ever gonna have to ever gonna be able to use that anywhere else?
I'm not emulating Colosseum.
Oh, I know, you have an actual copy.
Yeah, as much as I would love to be playing Gales of Darkness as well at some point.
Yeah. I know you've got the legit games,
yeah.
I'm just saying. It's like one of those things, like, okay, yeah, but how? How do I get this to the rest of my games?
Equipment. Actually, I have it.
Oh, you do? Alright.
I've actually started a new file on my Ruby. Anyway, I have my SP. I have a Link dig cable somewhere, so I could.
So realistically, if you get one,
yeah, which
you have the entire setup to move stuff from any game you want to as well. Nice. And you've been hunting Shadow Miltank in Coliseum.
God, if I. The only thing I wouldn't... I mean, I could try the shiny hunt, but I don't know if that'd be worth it. I'm not a major fan of going for the full odds.
Yeah, full odds is a bit of a...
I know people do it, and it's like, I don't have a review, basically. Put my time.
Like, I don't have that level of patience for it. I want the cool-looking thing so I can actually use it, for the most part.
Right, I get a shiny. What am I going to do with it? I may as well do the ribbon challenge if I do.
Right? Miltank is like 2 hours and 30 minutes for 50 encounters. Jesus Christ.
Really? It only takes people 2 hours to get Miltank in that game?
Well, to run through 50 encounters with it.
Right, yeah. Yeah,
2.5 hours to run through 50 encounters to try and get it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, you rarely get stuff from sandwiches. That's you're at 2,500 encounters so far. Jesus Christ. Okay, that is a lot of time investment. Yeah, I don't know, man. You say you rarely get anything from the shiny sandwiches. I swear to God, I get a shiny. Maybe not the one I'm looking for sometimes. But I always get, like, at least a shiny, maybe 2 out of every sandwich I make. You watch streams and videos while you're doing it? Yeah, that's fair. I'm busy talking and didn't even realize I hatched all 5 eggs in my thing. Next set. I don't know. Once I get you tend to have good luck with every other method, but sandwiches rarely ever get you one. That's really fucking weird, considering sandwiches are by far the highest likelihood of getting a shiny, compared to literally any other method in any game. Like, you do, like, the shiny sandwich, and you get, like, a massive boost in how many of them spawn, making sure that's basically the only typing that spawns in the area, and if you got a Pokemon where that's the only Pokemon of that typing that spawns, it's the entire area is nothing but that. And then you've got the shiny power, and the potential for titles as well. Yeah, the sparkle power and counter power. Yeah, unless it's an outbreak, yeah. Also the title power, which comes on that sandwich too, so you have the high chance of getting a shiny with a title on top of it.
I actually had no luck getting that event, Clefairy.
Oh, the event Clefairy? Yeah. Yeah, Overkill got like 5 shiny Clefairies doing it, but he didn't get the title. He got titles, he just didn't get that title.
Yeah, I got 2 and none of them were the title. Or 2, I had 2, one without a title.
Yeah.
And one with just the, I think it was the sociable title.
Yeah. Overkill got like a couple of them with titles, but not the title he was looking for. He tried doing it too and never got a shiny with 3 sandwiches in a row? Jeez. Then you get Overkill with his... Overkill's just sapping all of your shiny luck with the sandwiches. Because he does it and gets, like, the fucking Zoroark and the frigging Dittos, like, immediately when he did that. He's the sandwich vampire. He saps all of your shiny luck and takes it for himself. I've hunted a couple shinies for him as part of like a charity reward thing, but usually the ones he requests of me are the ones that are such a pain in the ass that he just doesn't feel like doing it himself. So I'll get the requests for all the ones that require hatching, or...
When I was able to get a Kangaskhan from the Game Boy ones, I was like,
right?
Why not do the Kangaskhan challenge with it? And he hasn't.
Yeah. I will say the thing I'm happy about with my shiny luck is I tend to get a shiny the day the game comes out. Yeah. I may not... Like, I haven't had that luck in most games the way I've had that luck in this game. Like, Sword and Shield... barely saw any shinies the entire span of that game. Like, even with the bit of hunting I was trying to do, it took forever for them to pop up. And, like, the couple I did get were just, like, hatching. While I was breeding for an actual competitive team and not actually trying. You get a shiny Pick-a-Peck the day the Sun and Moon came out? Nice. You're like, did shiny odds get changed again? I think they did. It always feels like they're getting less and less. So, like, it's more and more likely every
then again,
time.
I think that was changing how the shiny method is.
Yeah. I mean, Masuna method works the same as it always has, so they haven't nerfed that, but... there's usually some other method that also works similarly well, if not better. But, like, Shiny Charm in this game shouldn't have changed odds, just add the Overworld Sparkle audio back. Right? I wish. That is the most annoying thing in this game, to not get the sound effect.
Yeah.
I miss that. I miss that from Legends so much.
The reward was going to be like the shiny bell, or the sparking bell, or something like that. So it would actually make the chime.
They were talking, like, when this... Like, they were talking about it, like, back when, like, within the first month of the game being out, they were musing about putting the sound back in. And then they never did it. Like, everybody loved having that. It was such a good way to, even if you weren't, like, specifically looking for it, there was an audio cue. That's just like, there's a thing you should be looking for over here. But yeah, no, I think in the entire span of Sword and Shield, I think I managed to get 3 shinies. Like, one of them was, God, what was it? I think it was like an Excelgor, a Kingdra, and a Charmander that I had been hunting for Overkill. And that's it. That's the only ones I'd gotten there. Meanwhile, back in Sun and Moon, I'd hatched like a bunch of them when I was trying to make my competitive teams. I got like 2 shiny Growlithes. I got a shiny Shuckle. I got a bunch of other ones kicking around from that gen. Some from X and Y as well. But like, Sword and Shield was bad for me with shinies. Meanwhile, this game, I've gotten so many of them. Like, all of my shiny luck from last gen just got shifted up 3 years. You know. I think I'm gonna finish up hatching all of these eggs that I have, and then I'm just gonna call it a night from there, but that's still probably gonna be half an hour, because I have another box and a bit of these eggs. So, these, my thing with Masuda method eggs in this game, because of the way they changed, the way that getting eggs works. Like, it used to be a moment of collect 1 egg, run around, collect another egg, keep going until you have 5, run around a little bit more, wait until 1 hatches, go swap it for another egg, and keep going. And you'd only ever have like 5 eggs at a time. This game, you can't really do that. You just gotta sit in a picnic for an extended period of time to get eggs. So you just sit there, and I just leave my Switch going for like half an hour, get as many eggs as I can with the sandwich, make another sandwich, just leave my Switch for another half hour. God, I hate the cycle in this game. Yeah, breeding in this game is the worst. I used to find, like, I used to find the whole cycle of breeding and hatching in these games so cathartic, and I just kind of do it because. This gen has just kind of ruined it for me. I don't know. I mean, if you're actually, like, trying to do, like, competitive breeding, you're just like, oh, I gotta hatch these eggs, these 5 eggs, get these 5 eggs, hatch these 5 eggs. Did I get one before? Did I get one with the right IVs? Yes. Okay, switch around my picnic stuff, pull out my picnic Pokemon again, go back, have another picnic, sit there and spam the fucking box for, like, 10 minutes until I get another 5 eggs, continue. You were a breeder before this, you'd pick a random mon, look up a build for them, pick one you liked, and then make it. It's also why you were upset that Gen 8 didn't let me move all mons in. Yeah. Honestly, I never really had an issue with the whole, with the whole region dex thing. As much as I love having, like, all of my Pokemon, and I bred the living shit out of so many things previous, I was just like, as a VGC player, I was sitting there like, okay, that's cool, I don't mind.
I've actually been working on that, trying to get myself to start trying the proper VGC now, and my current team,
Yeah.
Bloodmoon Ursaluna really doesn't work in it. Yeah.
Really? How about regular?
Well, I've also been practicing like doubles in that, so like,
Yeah.
I've actually got my Gudra and my Galarian Weaving actually do pair well together. Because my Galarian Weaving,
The Hisuian, the Hisuian Gudra, or that makes sense. That thing's a defensive
I've actually
beast.
given my Weaving the ability to buff my Gudra special defense as well.
Okay.
So
fair
not
enough.
only does it have shelter, it's for its defense to go up. Its special defense can go up that same turn.
Nice.
It's just
the hilarious thing for me with Hisui and Gudra is the fact that it learns both. It gets shelter, and it also learns acid armor, which is effectively the same move. It's the thing. Now that's what the ban list is for, though. Yeah, here's the thing. VGC traditionally doesn't have much of a ban
They've
list
got rotation
per se.
where the most used mons to be taken out the next season.
Well, no, they only did that once. They only did that once ever, and they've never done it again. That was Series 6 back in Sword and Shield, where they put up the top 10 most used mons from singles and doubles got banned for like one season, and then they were back immediately the next
I thought that was
season.
fair to actually do that, because then we can see a nice variety.
Yeah, it forced a rotation. It forced you to cycle through and not just rely on the most used stuff. I thought it was cool, but so many people got pissed about it that they just didn't do it ever again.
At the moment, people are upset about 10-year-old Pokemon being hacked, apparently, that have been in tournaments before.
Yeah. They were like, we wanted other Pokemon to have their time to shine when they didn't allow all Mons in, then they added Landorus. Yeah. That is one of the major things with that, where it's just like, man, I really wish certain rule sets were allowed to flourish a little more and make us give other Pokemon time to shine before they like re-add a bunch of the old stuff that's just way too good.
I've thought about maybe adding Empoleon to my team.
Like, Empoleon's decent, honestly. Oh yeah, that new ability. Its new ability is amazing for it. It's great.
Pokemon being getting buffed, and now I'm like, will Flygon get buffed again? Because it still needs. It
needs something.
Yeah, like, I know some Pokemon have actually had their stats reduced, like their base stats reduced.
Yeah.
Which, imagine if they decide, okay, we're going to buff Flygon by giving it some bonus points, maybe making it like enough to rival Garchomp somehow, or make like an alternative play for a Garchomp, so the same stat points, but maybe rearranged to be a different play style.
At this point, I'm more expecting if they do anything with Flygon or Garchomp, it's going to be one of the Paradox Pokemon. Like, I feel like Flygon, there's only so much you can do with it at this moment without, like, maybe...
I've had the idea of having...
I was about to say, maybe giving it another evolution.
I had an idea of, like, for a doubles, in DDD, Follow Me, and then being able to use Dragon Dance. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Indeedee is awesome for that.
I don't know if that's actually enough, though, for Flygon to become usable, though. Just one Dragon Dance.
I don't think it is. I'd have to really look into things. One of the other things right now with that is you also have to look at the fact that
would it outspeed and nothing
one of the most used Pokemon is literally the same typing as Flygon. So there's a lot of people fully prepared for that typing combo.
But
so not only are you doing...
And Garchomp doesn't.
Yeah.
And I think that's all Flygon has going for it, again, as well as Dragon Dance. That's all it has.
Yeah, unfortunately, Flygon's not
Nah.
great. That, I wish. There's a bunch of Pokemon that I wish were way better than they were. But, unfortunately, for the most part, it is what it is currently. I'm looking at a bunch of teams right now. I got the local on Sunday, and then I got the regional at the end of the month. Most of them are Trick Room teams, admittedly. And one of them is just me trying to readjust my team from last season, just to change out one Mon for Ogerpon. And seeing if that works.
I thought about an Ogerpon. At the moment, my current team has a very high water weakness, I think.
Oh, yeah, Water Ogerpon. Use Water Ogerpon, you got Water Absorb.
Yeah. Though I think it's Fire Ogerpon was the recommended one everyone's doing about, because it's got...
Oh god, that thing is ridiculous damage, and not to mention, it's got a Fire Attack and Mold Breaker.
Yeah.
So, Heatran, being as well used as it is, you can smash it with with Fire type Ivy Cudgel and go straight through its freaking its ability.
Yeah, I thought about throwing Ogerpon on my team. I normally don't like putting legendaries on, but legendaries are basically the meta.
Unfortunately, yeah. Once they pull out the rule sets that have the legendaries available to you, it's kind of almost necessary.
Yeah.
Because if you want to keep up with everybody else doing it, you probably need to do it yourself. I have seen exceptions to that.
But I might add Ogerpon because I really do like its design.
Yeah, Ogerpon's cool. The fact that I'm just super happy we got a decent grass legendary. I just it took me a little bit into Teal Mask to realize that that's what it was. I'm like, oh, this is just a really good grass legendary. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't. What is its base speed? Like, how is it in speed?
100.
Is it basic 100?
Yeah. I looked because I was attempting to see how potentially usable it was on a Trick Room team, but not exactly a deal breaker, honestly, considering the way I usually run my Trick Room teams.
It's a medium speed, really. So.
Oh no, that's pretty high.
You know, I think so many
the 100
bit,
over 100 bit. There are, but like the 110, the 110 and 120 base speed Pokemon are like the fastest fucking things. 100 still outspeeds a lot of meta threats.
What, you think building it in speed and attack then for Ogerpon?
Yeah, I mean for the fire and the grass ones, yeah. If you're doing rock and water, I think you run them more tanky. Just because they're more suited to
sturdy,
that.
Really, with the rock ones, so.
Yeah, rock Ogerpon has sturdy as an ability, and when it terrestrializes, it gives itself a defense boost. Water gets water absorb, so it can heal itself if it gets hit with a water move, and it gets a special defensive boost when it terrestrializes. Meanwhile, the other two, fire gets Mold Breaker and an attack boost when it terrestrializes, and grass gets a speed boost on terrestrialization, and I'm trying to remember what the ability was. I think it was Defiant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the grass one has Defiant as an ability. Which is pretty good anyways, because it just means that you've got something that can... if Intimidate's being used a lot, hey, here's a Pokemon that can get an attack boost from Intimidate and proceed to get a speed boost off, too. But for the most part, most people currently with VGC are saying that fire and grass are... Like, fire and the water are probably the best. Grass is decent, and the rock one's next to useless in the current meta, unfortunately. Because as much as it gets sturdy, one of the biggest issues it's going to run into is Urshifu.
Yeah. Hello.
Water Urshifu specifically. Hey man, how you doing? Feeling a little better? Oh.
No, at like 8:30, I just was like, I don't feel well. Like I couldn't barely lift my arms or breathe properly, so I called telehealth, and they were like, "Oh, well, this isn't like a symptom of your problem. So you're just probably exhausted. Go to bed." And I was like, "Okay." So I went to bed, and then subconsciously I woke up at like 10, and I was like, I gotta tell Raven I'm not streaming. So I'm like,
Right.
I'm going to bed.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Tick, tick, tick. And the second I hit send, back to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the messages pop up while I was prepping for stream, and I was like, oh. Alright. And it's like, well, guess I'm gonna do resets for Ursaluna then.
Apparently, according to Twitter.
And I got it, yeah. Not only did I get it, I moved on to doing shiny hunting. Got myself a shiny Cramorant, a shiny Hoot Hoot, and I'm just running through the leftover Rockruff eggs in my boxes, and I've gotten one shiny out of those so far, too.
Is it
Decent RNG night. Yeah, it's got the ability to turn into dusk
sweet.
as well. It's almost all of them are going. Pretty well all of them are going to. And I've got the one that doesn't have that ability too, so I can literally just... I got a shiny dusk, and I can have either a shiny dawn, a shiny daytime, or a nighttime one too if I want, but I don't care enough to evolve it right now.
Hey Layman, how you doing, bud?
I'm hanging in there. Question has been staying up, so...
Why are you up at 7 in the morning?
Well, I just told you. Been 6 a.m. Yeah. And just... Can't really sleep at the moment. So I'm practicing 3D modeling again. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. I gotta get back on it.
I was just about to say, hey Raven, how's that VTuber avatar going?
Like, it's one of those things where I keep picking it up, playing around with Blender, getting a certain amount into the fucking tutorial thing, running out of time, going off to do something else, and fucking never getting back to it. So I'm like, at this point, I don't fucking know. It's like, I keep starting, getting a general idea for it, stopping because I have to go do other stuff, finding no time to continue doing it, and then, you know.
Hey Raven, we're not protesting Unity anymore.
Oh, they backed the fuck down?
Old CEO literally got fired. That guy that had that idea got immediately fired.
The jackass that used to work for EA.
And nobody wants to hire him. Nobody wants to rehire.
I bet. Man got fired from EA for being too fucking evil for them.
Yeah.
And then fucking bought a shit ton of stock in Unity, basically owned the company, and now he's been fucking removed from the company as CEO because the rest of the board of directors doesn't want to deal with the fallout from his shit. Yeah, he sure fucked that up. He sure fucking did.
I mean, he sold his dog and then put the company under.
I think... Yeah, that too, but... the flip side of that one is I feel like that's a better option than keeping him on and dealing with his shit. Yeah, the changes he wanted to make weren't even legal. Yes, but I feel like everybody is overlooking the biggest fucking problem with what he was trying to do and who he was pissing off.
Does the dusk form of shiny, not Rockruff, but the other one after that, the evolution, is it still blue?
The fucking dusk form evolution is still blue, yeah. It's the same color scheme. But yeah, no. I think the thing that nobody was really talking about that is probably a good reason why he'd, get ousted from his own company at that point. So you know what companies he's pissing off by doing that?
Everyone?
Everybody, but rather specifically, you know what 2 major companies have a bunch of games that fucking run off of Unity?
I don't know.
Epic and Nintendo.
I would say Nintendo, but I don't know about Epic uses Unreal.
For the most part, but they have Fall Guys, right?
Well, yeah, but they're slowly transitioning into Unreal.
I feel like transitioning an entire game to a completely different engine is a difficult task.
You are absolutely correct, which is the reason why they fired half their staff.
Oh. Alright, I got one more box and a bit of these eggs to go, so we're gonna make one more sandwich and...
With Overkill, I posted a picture of the model I was working on in the chat.
What chat?
The recording chat, I put a picture of the model I was making.
Is that Braum from League of Legends?
Nah.
No.
It's, I think the name is it's called Margin. But it's actually, like, from some old Sonic CD arts.
Oh. Okay.
Neat.
I just need to make the spikes on it still, but, yeah.
That, I'm gonna load up Forza Motorsport. Since it came out 10 minutes ago.
Oh, yep.
That's what woke me up the second time. Lemon. Lemon.
Lemon?
Lemon.
Lemon.
You can The Telltale Walking Dead Little Nightmare World. Loud ass keyboard.
It's a loud ass mechanical keyboard. For all the clicking. With all that wonderful ASMR
The day
clicking.
1 patch for Forza Motorsport is bigger than the actual pre-download. The
God.
pre-download was 64 gigabytes. The day one pack was 110.
That sounds like modern
Holy
AAA games.
fuck, man. I want out of this hell that we're in video games right now. I want out of this video game
Right.
hell.
That sounds like modern
Fallout
AAA
76
games.
had
It
the
really
same
does.
patch too, but then again, they didn't fix anything.
Yeah, that one. Like, what? That's got patched?
I mean, they did fix it eventually. But now it's actually a
Eventually.
good game.
Yeah. Add that to the fucking
No.
pile.
You don't want to play that game. You
I
don't.
really don't care.
It's
I mean, more to the point. I mean, add that to the pile of games that came out like shit.
yeah.
And just fucking
No Man's Sky.
needed to get patched. And fucking years later, and like a year or two later, ended up being decent games that were actually playable. Yeah, fucking No Man's Sky, fucking...
Oh yeah,
what's it?
their quote players will be the NPCs in the world, and yeah, nobody wanted to do that.
That was bullshit.
People just wanted a Fallout
Yeah.
multiplayer game, and they were like, "Well, yeah, but you guys are now the NPCs. Fuck you."
Like, fuck you, man. I don't want to fucking be the NPC bullshit in this game. I'm gonna run around and kill
basically.
everybody.
I want to build a house, and I want to kill everyone.
I'm gonna build a base. We're gonna play Rust
Basically.
in Fallout. That was basically how that ended up. Player made quest. No way to make a quest. Yeah, that.
My favorite thing to do was to go and get the launch codes for all the relaunched nukes, even though the whole point of the fucking game was that the nukes have launched and landed, and you're leaving after Fallout. Like, you're the first people to leave the vault. The whole fucking point.
Yep.
So then
But
now
you can go and launch all the
So now we
fucking
can launch
nukes
more
and kill
nukes?
everybody. Yay!
what's the fucking point?
Yep. Launch more nukes. Kill
Yeah.
those who remain.
So one of my favorite things to do was to launch the nuke and put it and launch it like right on top of Vault 76. So if new players would show
Yeah.
up, would launch the game, and they come out of the vault,
They
immediately
just
die
immediately fucking
because they
die.
don't have any power armor.
Yep. Remember when all the nukes stopped working because the year changed?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
God.
And then like 2 weeks later after the game came out, they added a patch where they added like a small area around Vault 76 that you can't nuke anymore. So what everyone did was, because there was 3 nuke sites, was just the nuke around the whole area. Because when you nuke
So the minute you left that area, it would be just covered in
well, it wouldn't even be
fallout.
that, because as soon as you nuke someone, the queen shows up, the radiated queen,
Oh.
and they die anyway. And it's like level 100.
Oh, God. Bethesda counts too much on modders to fix their games. You're right. It's pretty
The worst
consistent.
part is that you're right, and and that it works.
Every
yeah.
fucking time.
If modders just would shut the fuck up and not do anything, no one would play their game. Although there is that one guy who like started a whole controversy because he made a whole like mod pack to fix the entire game of Starfield, but he was selling it for like $10.
Oh. Yeah, that's not the person I thought you were going to bring up.
No, there was another guy. That was another thing. I don't remember what it was though.
There was a whole thing where there was a guy in the modding community who made a patch for Starfield that changed the skin color of all the black NPCs to make them white.
And they also got rid of the pronouns too. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that too. And that was the patch, and the Nexus that hosts all mods removed that and banned the guy from
Yeah, fuck
fucking
that
Nexus.
guy, correct. Fuck that guy.
And you know, he had this thing, and he was trying to defend himself real hard on that one, like, oh, no, it's not because I'm racist, it's because, and he'd made all these excuses that racist people make consistently, like, oh, it's not realistic that all these black people would be in this position and all that.
What the fuck?
It's like, no, you just make yourself sound more racist. You're trying to explain why you're not racist, and you're just making yourself sound more racist. Right? But, like, he tried to explain it, and then if anyone actually looked at, like, past mods the guy had worked on, he basically, the only mods he had ever done did the same thing in, like, every other fucking game.
Wasn't he the one that got rid of the gay flags in Spider-Man?
I think so. And he'd, like, done a bunch of, like, because in the future, everyone has combined to be one race. Yeah, that kind of excuse, yeah. And like, yeah, there wouldn't be black people in the future.
It just reminds me of that episode of South Park where everyone from the future is goobacks. Because they're all one race.
Yeah. But yeah, that guy had only ever really worked on mods like that in other games, where he'd also remove black people from other games, and that was like the only things he had ever done in any game he'd modded. And so the entire community is just gonna look at him at that point and be like, okay, but at this point, just fucking own it. like, it's not like you do anything else in the modding community except this. At this point, just fucking own up to it. Like, if you're gonna be a fucking racist piece of shit, at least have the fucking balls to fucking own up to it.
So I am
like,
getting kicked out of the party. Oh, well, great.
Oh, because they don't like the fact that your thing goes into emote only when you're doing your when you're
not only that,
there.
they also complained that I'm a 24-hour streamer and I'm stealing viewers from people. Apparently.
Oh. I mean,
maybe if you're stealing viewers, then maybe that means those people are doing the wrong thing.
Yeah. Like, I mean, quite honestly, if you literally just setting up NPC fights in Smash is more entertaining than a streamer who is actually fucking there, I feel like the other streamer's doing something wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, stealing viewers from anyone. I can watch 2 streams at once.
That one.
No.
Oh, your AFK streams where you're not there or saying anything, and we're just watching Smash characters fight each other for hours on end. That's so entertaining that it's stealing viewers from our people who are actively streaming.
They're also like saying that your channel isn't
like
big enough to
I
do
feel
that.
like
Having a 24-hour stream, all you're doing is hurting your stats, and I'm like, I just want to remind people that I am making like $150 a week from ads.
Yeah, like you're actively making money doing it, so it's like, yeah, why not? The only one who should have problems with it is Twitch because you're milking them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they're also making money off those ads, so it's kind of a moot point on that one because they're also making money from the ads and then sharing that money with him.
The only
So realistically, it's a win-win.
The only thing that Twitch can be mad about is that they offered me a contract, because they offered me an ads contract for 65% ad revenue with no stipulations. Like,
yeah. So you're making more off of it. I was like, oh, so I can just do this. All right.
No stipulations. They were just like, just stream, and I'm like, okay, go live.
All right. We'll fucking
live.
do.
All right.
All right, just going live. Yeah, they didn't even require you to wear clothes in the contract.
I mean, that's just part of Twitch's TOS.
That's just TOS at that point. You're gonna get banned real fast for that one. I mean, depending. I mean, there are people. Like, there are people on this website who could get away with it somehow.
Hot tub streams.
Right? Oh no, they get away with it because technically it's a swimsuit, right? They will actively punish VTubers for having their models show a little too much skin, but leave people wearing, like, skimpy-ass swimsuits
the whole
going.
Bebe debut. That
God.
whole Bebe debut. Okay, well, she deserved it, though. The only thing that was covering her nipples was, like, a small piece of fabric. Like...
Yeah.
Like, that
And then, yeah, that she was pushing it
Yeah.
right from the get-go with that one. That had to have been on purpose. And then Nanners proceeded to do the same thing with a model by the same artist, like, a month later.
3-day ban for full-on cape. Yeah. 3-day vacation.
Yeah. That one. Gonna take that 3-day vacation, come back to more viewers than ever because of the controversy of it. You know. Oh, such and such major streamer got banned for a couple days for, accidentally flashing some skin. Oh no! How dare Twitch? It was also an ad for them having an OnlyFans. Yeah, that also. Oh, a lot of those streamers are just on Twitch. It's an ad for their OnlyFans. Hey, like what you see here? See more over there.
Well, yep. Officially kicked out. Pizza party.
Oh, you got kicked out.
Yeah.
Pizza
Yep.
pie? For what?
We were
Well,
just
we were just
talking
talking
about it.
about
24-hour streams.
Yes.
Yeah, for the 24-hour streams, and because they didn't like the fact that he was in emote-only mode when he got raided, and there was a whole fucking thing.
Oh well.
So, long story short, they don't like what he's doing on his
Alright, well,
channel.
I've officially
and don't
announced that I'm rejoining Stream On Nation!
I mean, go right the fuck ahead. There's no application process anymore. Anybody can join.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Nah, just bugger all, really.
Yeah, so, yeah, do a little research before you raid somebody. Yeah, that one. Fate says, spent the last little bit changing up StreamOn, because the thing kind of died there for a while. Fate's kind of came back and kind of came to the idea of, you know what, rather than treat this like a whole thing and do an application and whatever, you can just kind of invite people to join, and anybody... He basically merged the community Discord with the regular one.
Oh, okay.
He announced it on the community Discord a while ago.
I have every Discord
So basically,
server muted because I have 130 of them.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
So...
I am not quite in that many yet, but I understand the desire to mute the fuck out of a lot of the ones you're in. But yeah, so he merged... Well, he didn't really merge them. He's just announced on the community Discord that they were just shifting all the stuff from there over to the main one. And just, you can invite whoever to join the main stream on Discord, and then they can be like, hey, if they want to actually join and be a part of the group, then they can.
Alright, re-invite me.
Alright. I mean, I'm almost certain that if you go to the community one and go to the announcements, there's a Discord invite link sitting there. Because he was actively telling people to move over to the regular one.
Yeah, there we go. I wonder if I'll have my rank.
Probably not. He reset most of that shit a while ago, but... Yeah, like, next to nobody says anything in that Discord anymore right now. It's like the occasional attempt for Fates to be like, hey guys, or me going, hey, morning, and then just, like, fuck all for, like, the rest of the day, and nothing again the next day.
Bitches are back!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing is that like the whole point of StreamOn was that like you're supposed to leave. That's why I put I disabled follow only chat because of them, and that gave me a billion bots that just showed up. And so I was like, well, I can't have these bots coming into my stream all the time, posting their fake AI scams. So I have to put on emote only mode when nobody's there. I'm not gonna fucking sit there and make my mods fucking watch the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
that one for a 24-hour stream. No, I understand. Like, fully understand why you have it on emote only. You explained it to me the first time, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. No, I agree.
Like, I have bots in place.
But yeah, good morning, fuck off. I love this community. Yeah. Alright, so that is all of the Rockruffs. And only one shiny out of that whole batch. Jesus, alright.
That's still not bad.
That's not terrible. I mean, I fucking spawned 5 boxes worth of eggs for a reason.
What the fuck? You're only Epic Nation? You're not even officer yet?
There was an opportunity, and I did not jump at it. Let's put it that way. Like, there was a while back, like, about the point where Taboo and Scoots became officers. That I was also kind of there at that point, like, oh, hey, maybe. And then I just, like, no, you know what? I'll just leave that to the two of them.
Sir.
And then Scoots kind of left the group, so.
Look at that Blood Moon guy. Look at that Blood Moon dude.
Yeah, that Blood Moon in Ursaluna. That is not technically 0 speed, but effectively the same thing.
One
what?
IV. It's
one
IV.
One IV off?
So it is literally a 1 IV
And
for the
it's
speed.
exactly apparently the same.
But effectively at level 50, which is where it gets set for VGC, it's the same as a 0 IV speed-wise. So, my whole thing was I put the Wiglet out, which had 78 speed, and if I outspeed, there's only 2 options. Either that's a 0 IV, and it has 77 speed, and I am therefore faster, or it's a 1 IV, and I speed-tied it. Apparently, I speed-tied it and won the coin flip. So, it's not a 0 IV, but effectively it's the same stat. On top of that, I lucked the fuck out. The attack stat's 6 IV.
Yeah.
So it's super low attack, it's effectively a 0 speed Ursaluna. It's fucking exactly what I want out of
You've
this.
got HP best. That's really good, yeah.
Yeah, HP, defense, and special defense are all best. I just literally have to bottle cap the special attack. It's damn good. I got Lane's shiny slow.
You know what you could have been shiny hunting? My actual Pokemon that I needed for raids, which is my...
See, I'm getting to that.
So how's that Kangaskhan challenge I gave you going?
I'm not doing it.
Why not?
Because it's dumb.
See, you could have a Kangaskhan with all these unique titles.
Yeah, but I don't want to. It's
I
so...
really like Kangaskhan.
I do. I don't want to have a billion titles. I want... Specifically, you gave me the shiny Kangaskhan from the Game Boy, and that's all I need.
He didn't hunt for it.
No, because I was fucking tired, and I just kept getting distracted by all the other things.
Oh, fair
we were
enough,
doing.
right. Yeah, that was the thing that day, wasn't it? I mean, what? He didn't hunt for it, shiny
Fine, you know
fortress.
what, Brux? I'll do it right now. All right? Here, I'm logging out, getting on the stream.
I'm joking on it. The fact that I'm literally showing my shiny fortress on stream while I'm saying
scam
it.
artist. Fucking. Hi everyone, I'm live on stream because Raven's a fucking scam artist. There. You know what? Scarlet and Violet. There we go. Got off Smash. Changed my stream title. Here we go. Fucking little.
Yeah, I can't believe he would sleep before hunting him on, and you said only once in
God
chat.
damn it! I have to turn
Right?
off the stream and turn it back on. Fuck. Past the 200-hour mark.
I forgot I made that. Oh, also, I mean, I guess it's my shiny box is full, but also I have these other ones that are over here because I was using them for other stuff.
How dare you quack rave in my chat?
Mm.
Oh yeah, you got the quad there.
Yeah, the shiny car. First shiny I actually bothered hunting
Brooks,
in this
if I
game.
get it on the first sandwich, you get the stuff on my channel.
Oh, well. Yeah, the Revavroom was the second Gen 9 shiny you got. Nice. It was the first one in this gen I actually hunted specifically. Because I really wanted the shiny gold car and a luxury ball. Like, the first one I actually caught was this Capsicum.
Oh yeah, that was... That's a weird Pokemon. Oh, wait a second.
What the fuck? Yeah, before I'd ever fucking really knew what the shiny looked like, just wandering around the game, just exploring the wilderness, and just like, why is that one yellow?
We were playing the campaign together. Did you find a fucking shiny? Yeah.
Yeah, sure did.
Oh,
Sure
fuck
fucking
you.
did. And then literally the next stream, I fucking was just surfing around and ended up finding a shiny Magikarp.
Hey, Dragon, how you doing, man? The queen of bitches? I'm not a queen! Bitch, I'm the king of bitches. I get all the bitches.
Yeah. I don't still have that Magikarp because I swapped it to somebody else for another shiny.
I have it.
But...
I'm the one who took your...
Oh, you're the one who took the Magikarp. Right. Okay, fair enough. I was like, I know I traded it to somebody. I don't remember who.
I don't remember where that fortress spawn was.
Way in the far north of the map on the other side of the mountain.
Yeah, by the lake, giant lake.
No,
yeah,
it was...
It's in that area. No, it's just north of that lake. Basically, go to
right, it's
the...
right here, the good bright shine. Right by the good bright shine.
The one where the moose spawns.
Yeah. This is where you go.
Like just north of that, on the opposite side of the mountain from that.
It's where the Zoroark spawn, right?
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize Zoroark.
Yeah, so if you eat a dark sandwich, only Zoroark will spawn there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So
nice.
that's how I caught 3 of them in a row. There's my little pro tip for you, bud. If you want a shiny Zoroark, which I already gave you one, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I got the random ass Mudbray I ran into. I've got the Itchy gave me this because he was hunting the authentic one and ended up with like 5 shinies in the process. The Fue Coco I hatched because I was hatching one for Overkill and I ended up hatching 2 of them. The fucking Rockruff I caught thinking I could get one with the ability, but I couldn't, so I got a regular ass shiny Rockruff.
You know what's a really annoying shiny to hunt? Tatsuguri.
Oh yeah? Yeah, because some of those shinies are... Each one of the forms has a different color shiny. So you just kind of... And one of those, the shiny is the same color as one of the regular versions. Yeah, it's fucking weird. You just kind of have to know. No, we got the rote. I got the couple of shiny mons I got from the shiny hunt race we were doing. Got a shiny Bonsly. Was this one caught by me, or was that you? Or Who's the original train from this one? I don't remember. Did somebody trade me this, or did I catch it myself? It was you. You're the one. This is the
I was
one
gonna
you
say,
caught.
if you don't know who caught it, it's probably me.
It's I've got a couple in that lineup of mons that I know some random people in stream chat handed me. So I'm like, I'm not sure. It's because it's right there, right? Because you traded me that. You gave me that for the shiny not salamence.
Oh yes, yes. I don't remember what that was. Yes, hamburgers. Oh, I'm running out of hamburgers. God damn it! Steal his hamburgers? Oh my god! I need to put 3 hamburgers on this.
You need to put 3 hamburgers.
Enough?
Right. Then there's the
Okay,
Rotom and the random ass Raichu I caught while fucking shiny hunting Talonflame. Still fucking blows me away that happened. Running the fire sandwich. Fucking shiny Raichu shows up. Okay.
Ugh.
The random shiny here I got while I was hunting Slitherwing for Armor Hide.
Yo,
Random
if you tell me
Finish
that
I-
these
the
hamburgers
Finish
don't
I
look
got.
good, you're wrong.
Oh, they look awesome. Yeah, fire type Raichu, nice, yeah. The fucking random ass fucking shiny Basculegion that I was talking about earlier when the fucking shiny Rockruff popped up.
How do you evolve Basculegion in this game?
You got to make a move.
It has to do a certain amount of damage to itself via moves that have recoil, and then level it up, I think.
Alright, so in this sandwich, guys, you get one burger. You get one burger that has onions and green peppers on it, right? And on the other side of the sandwich, you get 2 burgers with 3 tomatoes on top.
Yeah, have Basculin tackle into a spike pit. Yeah, exactly. That's how you do it. And there's the shiny event Grimmsnarl they gave away over the summer. The random ass shiny Corphish, Sandshrew, and Pachirisu I fucking caught while playing through Teal Mask.
Yeah.
Like, they just fucking showed up, and I was like,
I got a shiny, when I was playing Teal Mask, I got the shiny eyebrow rock dude.
Oh, yeah. Nose Pass.
That one.
Or Devolved Form. I don't know.
No, it was Nose Pass. It's just Nose Pass.
Yeah. Somebody handed me the shiny Great Tusk for something. I don't remember what.
Oh.
Not even a shiny I traded it
I
to.
guess Zoroark is weak to... I guess Zoroark is weak to Fortress.
I mean... Yeah, Dark's weak to bugs, so yeah. But yeah, no, I got traded this Great Tusk because I handed somebody some other Pokemon they were really having a hard time looking for, so they gave me a shiny in exchange for it. So... The fucking shiny Munchlax from Ogre Ousting... The Clefairy Zoroark and the Iron Hands that Overkill handed me yesterday.
There's also Clefairy.
And the shiny... I just said Clefairy, Zoroark, and Iron Hands.
I didn't hear the Clefairy part.
Shiny Cramorant. Shiny Cramorant because I saw the freaking outbreak and jumped on that because I wanted my orange dirt bird.
Does he shoot a shiny Pikachu?
I think so, actually.
Yeah, now we have to figure that out, right?
But I've got like a shiny Pichu right
Yeah.
here. No Pikachu.
Yeah. It's like Overkill hunted a shiny Iron Hands for a guy the other day, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the one he handed me because we found out it was a fucking no good speed Iron Hands on top of everything.
Raven, do you want this for your fucking speed team?
Yeah, yes, please. I will take the Trick Room ready shiny Iron Hands. Yes. No questions asked. I will take that. That will be useful. Friggin', yeah, Orange Cramorant, friggin' Golden Hoot over here. Yeah, and you know it's legit because it's him, exactly. If it was just some rando handing me a 0-speed shiny, I'd be like, I don't know.
Where the hell are you going? Where are you going? Get back here!
In my actual rocker, I should actually check your ability. Pretty sure that's the one. Was it own tempo?
Own tempo, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so yeah. So then that's the one that turns into dust form. Just, like, I realize I should actually check its ability because it's not a 100% chance to pass down the hidden ability when you're breeding with that the way I did it. It's pretty damn close to 100%, but it's not 100%.
Whenever Layman laughs, I just wonder what the fuck he's doing.
I'm working on Blender.
Yeah, that shiny Fitizens Kevin's, that shiny Slowpoke is Lane. There's all my other little things. Then there's the 2 0-speed Teddy Ursos I have here.
Wait, go back to your shiny fortress. I want to see what it looks like in game.
Golden.
I know that, but I want to see it. Oh, it is actually like gold. Oh.
Yeah.
It's like gold.
Okay, it's unmissable gold. Okay.
It sticks out like a sore fucking
Alright,
thumb.
so it's not like shitty gold.
No, it's not like yellow and whatever. No, it's like gold. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and save. Because I'm going to go ahead and call it
Native
a night.
Nighthawk! Raid him.
Yeah, it's probably.
The only one on. Well,
I haven't even
unless
looked at
Minzy's
who-
on.
I haven't even looked. Yeah, I mean, let's find out in a second. Who is on right now? Yeah, Minzy's on.
There you go. There's something new to raid.
Yeah, I've rated Nighthawk a lot in the last few weeks because he's pretty well been the only person on when I'm done. Hey, no problem, Thrux. Always good to get this stuff out of the way on stream too.
At least now you have the zero when you show up in the tournament, right? With the 0-speed.
Yep, with the fucking zero,
and
with the low
someone
speed,
says that
with
you
the
didn't
1
catch that
speed.
legitimately, you can show them the VOD.
You right? That's it. That's the thing. And that's part of it, because it's like, yeah, no, I'd like to, any of the hard-to-get things that I need to prep for a team, if anybody starts talking shit, it's nice to have it on video, like, I got this on this stream. Anyways, we're gonna go raid off to Minzy Fox right now, currently doing just chatting. Seems like she hasn't quite figured out what game she's gonna play tonight,
What?
so...
What do you mean? Am I gonna
she's just
nickname the
just
fortress?
chatting until that.
What am I gonna nickname the fortress?
Gold member.
Gold balls.
Not correct.
Anyways, thank you all for coming. I will see you again tomorrow night. I think we're doing Fall Guys, unless Overkill decides we're doing something
Fall
else.
Guys is still the plan, unless something bad happens.
Yeah, it's been a while since we played it because it kept crashing for you. But anyways, thank you all for coming. We'll be doing Fall Guys tomorrow night. I will see you then.